Hi guys, welcome back to the Rule of Two, where the Star Wars news saga continues. I'm Terrence.
I'm Art.
And today we come to you because we are on the verge, or depending on when this releases, we are in Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
We're riding the wave.
We're riding a wave of Episode 8. But because at this moment when we're recording this, we have not yet seen it, so we figured it would be fun to talk about what we expect to get out of this film. Now, we're not going to keep it too serious because there are some goofy things we actually want to get out of this Episode 8, but this movie as well. My grammar wasn't there, but we want to go ahead and talk about it because we at least have roughly about 5 things that we've been thinking about, more or less what we hope to see. So We're gonna go ahead and start with Art. You tell me some things you want to see out of Episode 8.
Well, because I'm lowering my expectations.
You're
Lowered expectations.
Okay.
That's hilarious. All right, go ahead, sir.
I am not going to take this movie serious that I want things answered. Okay.
Okay. You don't expect no answers out of this.
Very few, if any.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you the things that I'd like answered.
Okay.
What's up with the armor?
Whose armor?
The troopers' armors, right? And their
The
masks.
Star Troopers. You want to know how the armor works?
Yeah, well, they take a blast, whether you're wearing a cotton shirt or you're wearing the armor. If you get shot by a laser, you're going down. So what is the purpose of the armor?
Maybe that's the whole thing. Look, lasers kill people.
Maybe they would.
Maybe they should not wear the armor. They should just go. Maybe they can move better. Maybe they could shoot better if they didn't wear that bulky ass armor.
Exactly.
It's not protecting them.
Exactly.
Well, there's like the little breather things that they wear for harsh environments, even though that
it doesn't
all the
filter
harsh
out
environments they've been in. Nobody else is wearing breathers.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand what the use of the armor is, so I would like that explained in the next one, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Because that's bugging me. Okay.
What else, sir?
It irks me.
It irks you.
All right. Another one. Captain Phasma.
Okay.
Can we actually see what makes this captain so intimidating? Because last episode, Captain Phasma, right?
You're right.
Has a platinum titanium looking armor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Still don't know what the armor does.
She got chromed out.
All right.
Put some 20s on her.
All they do, and this is supposed to be the trooper of all the troopers, right? Mm-hmm. Unlock the gates, or give us the codes.
Give us the code. All right, you got the codes.
You got the codes. Right.
Look badass in a cape, though.
Yeah. But obviously, she knows if I get shot by this laser shot, this armor doesn't protect me.
That's what she knew. She knew. Now we always sat there wondering, like, man, why'd she give us the codes? Because she was like, this ain't gonna fucking protect me.
Yeah. There was no like roughing her up. There was no nothing. Right. It was just like, give us the codes. Right?
Don't shoot me! Don't shoot me! Yeah. This is not gonna protect me
but
at
yet
all.
She's getting mad at other people for not following. Come on now. Come on now.
Very true.
All right. Third thing.
Okay.
Daniel Craig. Is he gonna make another appearance?
Who did I hear was supposed to be in it? Somebody else is supposed to be in this film too. I thought the princes were supposed to be in it. They're gonna be stormtroopers. Harry and what's the other brother? That guy.
The guys from England.
The British guy.
The British princes.
Yeah, they're gonna be stormtroopers in this film. Yeah.
You know what's interesting is it never made the movie, but apparently this is back in the day when NSYNC was very popular. They were also Jedis.
Really?
Yeah, it just never. They got cut on the cutting room floor.
Oh man! So like when
it's tearing up my arms when I'm.
Obviously, I was thinking about that stadium scene, and I was thinking it would have been like, oh, they died. Bye, bye, bye. That'd have been hilarious.
So the thing is, do you really need them in a stormtrooper outfit, or can you just get them to do a voiceover?
But then it'd be too obvious.
Is it? Is it really? How do we know that was really Daniel Craig in a Stormtrooper outfit?
We don't really know because we couldn't see him.
Exactly.
And you could have just get him to do a voiceover. It's like, yeah, I mean, you really don't. I mean, hell, James Earl Jones never wore the damn Vader outfit, so,
yeah.
I mean, and
then breathing and talking at the same time was never...
The guy who did Darth Maul wasn't Darth Maul.
Ray Parker.
I mean, no, like the voice of Darth Maul. That was somebody else. That was dubbed. That wasn't Ray Parker's voice.
It wasn't?
Nope.
My heart's broken.
I know, right? Why would I find it out? I was like, what? It wasn't? Aw, that sucks. So, yeah, I forget the actor who actually did the voiceover for it, but yeah,
the guy that also does Smeagol, because apparently he does like all the villains.
What else you got, sir?
All right. Will something or some ship ever replace the Millennium Falcon?
No.
Replace the Millennium Falcon.
They've already told us that they're not doing. Well, they haven't told us, but they've shown us in episode 7 they're just gonna pass it on to somebody else. It's just gonna be the thing. That, like, how old is this ship?
Yeah, exactly. Look. So here's the thing.
It's like last stock. You just give something.
Here, you want it? It's so good.
It's so good.
So okay. So Rey and Finn are running, right? And they're like, look, there's a ship really far, or there's this one here. Why don't we just run to this one? That's a pile of junk. Let's not. They passed up another ship.
Because it blew up too.
Okay, but no. Before it blew up, they're like, they have all these other options, and the Millennium Falcon was the closest. But they ran towards other ships, right? If they're not going to run to a piece of junk, and the only reason they chose the Millennium Falcon was because that was the only one that didn't get blown up, doesn't make it the best starship out there.
So they can just go find a different starship.
Now, she says it hasn't flown in like 10 years or something, right? All of a sudden they got it to work. Like no other mechanic out there could go underneath a tar. Oh, and don't get me started on how
it was American made, sir.
Yeah, America. It had a Hemi.
There you go. That's how we build spaceships.
It had a Hemi in there. That's when it started. Yeah. No. You know, all of a sudden they got it to fly, and not only fly, it outmaneuvered brand new TIE fighters, right? In a small confined environment. Because remember, they're flying inside.
I mean, we should think about it. Remember, it made the Kessel run in 12 parsecs. Also, too, it flew through an asteroid field.
Yeah, it almost got eaten by the big worm.
I mean, it's
a
capable
space worm
of light speed. So I mean, that was maybe top of the line right there. So it's
like 80 years ago. Still
trying to catch up to the technological advancements.
Don't forget in episode 3, right? In A New Hope, even Princess Leia's like, this old thing. Like even back then, it was old.
Yeah, she was like, I don't want to ride in this crap.
Yeah,
it's like if you were to bring out the like an old Cadillac. Okay, like the boat ones, not like that. Yeah, the boat ones. And
my truck will outperform that. Any old Cadillac.
But that thing is a tank, though. It can survive anything.
My truck can survive anything. Trust me. I hit a wall.
What else you got, sir? Since you're trashing the Millennium Falcon, I'm surprised on how the
retire the Millennium Falcon. And if you disagree, comment. Bring it. Okay. Because they need to bring out a new ship.
Already won Kenobi on it.
Already won Kenobi. Okay. Obviously, we're going to know who Snoke is. So, you know, the easy ones we're going to leave out. Okay. What I do also want is an explanation of how Poe and Finn survived when they escaped. Okay.
Yeah, because they just kind of show them. They really kill the crash.
Yeah.
Maybe they had the budget, sir. They couldn't show them.
No, I just want to know, how did you survive, guys? How did you survive?
Because he was wearing that cool.
You can't
wearing that cool stormtrooper armor that protected him.
And we can't even use the excuse of the Force.
Because they're not Force users, right?
And how the heck did
maybe they had airbags?
How the heck did Poe take off his jacket and just leave it?
He was hot. You're on a desert planet.
Yeah, it was so hot that Finn had to put it on.
Finn was cold because he took off his sweet freaking
armor. The armor that protected nothing. Apparently, all the sand.
He survived that crash, did he not? He survived that crash.
Yeah, and so did Finn. So did Poe without any armor.
Good point, sir. Good point, sir.
Once again, the armor makes no sense. Okay, but yeah, how did they survive?
I don't know.
These irk me. They bother me. I'm vexed.
The Force.
I am vexed.
The Force saves everything. It solves everything. It's a plot saver.
No.
All right.
What's your top 5?
All right. So, you took one of them, so I'm gonna change it. All right, so one of mine that I want to see, or I want to have explanations on, is how they're gonna kill these damn porks. I really hate this character, and I have not even seen it in the movie yet. Have you seen the porks?
No.
It looks like a little hamster. It looks like a little hamster, and they said it was like, oh, we can make these into stuffed plush animals, and they're gonna sell like crazy when the movie comes out because they're little cute, adorable things.
Oh,
and all I want to do is want them killed. I do not want any more Ewoks. The Ewoks was a thing in its own.
You must be related to Luke Skywalker, wanting to kill animals.
I might. I might be related to Luke Skywalker. Not that I want to kill animals, but I want to kill the pork. So I don't want these porks to.
I want to kill this ficticious animal.
Yes,
Peter, get on it.
No, look, haven't we learned? Look, people still have. There's a bunch of fans that don't like the Ewoks because they should have been Wookiees. Because that's what the original thought was.
They were supposed to land on Kashyyyk.
Yeah, they were supposed to be Wookiees, and then like George was like, oh, we can make some money here if we just make them teddy bears. And he was right. He was absolutely right. But damn it, that doesn't mean that he wasn't wrong by doing that. And so that continued on where we got Jar Jar. And then now we're going to get these porks. I don't want another annoying character that we're going to end up hating later on that's been introduced into the series. That's why I don't want the porks in. So I hope that this is just like a quick 2-minute thing that Chewbacca slaps across the Millennium Falcon and we're done with that character. Exactly. I don't want to see any more of that. All right. Other things that I wanted to happen in this film. You already ruined my Captain Phasma thing, but I really want her to do anything. I don't care what it is. I want to see a fight. I want to see...
You really want her to do anything, or you really want her to do something? Let's use the right
grammar Nazi here. I want to see her do something. I don't care what it is.
Anything.
Make sure that the blaster fires.
Something.
Make sure the blaster fires. Make sure she gets a staff or something. Do something. I don't care.
Where she shows how awesome she's supposed to be.
Where she's supposed to be. Because my daughter dressed up for her as Halloween and she was disappointed she didn't do anything in the actual movie.
Wow.
I know. All right. Other things that I want to see in this film, because they teased it in one of the TV spots, the freaking Imperial Guards. Dang it, how long have we seen them stand there looking awesome but never ever doing anything?
Yeah,
I want to see them do something.
They looked so cool. They look so cool. Now, if we were to use what was in the books, what was used in the...
no longer canon.
You know.
No
the hand, you know.
I mean, they're supposed to protect the Emperor.
The fifth sister, the fifth brother, I forget what they.
So I want to see them do some protecting because basically, you know, Palpatine like shoot him off when they were gonna, you know, do something to Luke. You know, they were ready to get down and, you know, ride for Palpatine, but he was like, nah, I got this.
I got this. Which he did, FYI.
He did. He really did. So I want to see them do it. We got the early version.
Spoiler alert, he did.
We got the blue version, early version in the prequels, but still, they didn't do anything.
They didn't do anything.
I want to see them do something. All right. So next thing that I want to see, the Knights of Ren.
A little backstory on it.
Something. I want something. I don't want a forced flashback clip thing of the Knights of Ren doing something. Show me who they are. I don't want a flashback. I want to kind of see that they still exist, and that Kylo is still like that's his secret. That's his road, guys. It's like these guys ride for me right here, the Ren. They get out there, they do my stuff. You know, if I gotta handle something, I call them up and they get out there and we get stuff done. I want to see that happen, but I know I ain't gonna get that. I'm gonna get a stupid forced flashback and I'm gonna get a little bitty clip. So please prove me wrong. Make the Knights of Ren do something besides the whole taking over the destroying the little Jedi training thing that Luke had. That we got a flashback of. I want to see them do more things, and I want to expand on those characters. Maybe we get to see them in some soccer films or something outside of this.
A side film one day.
Hopefully, maybe.
Because they're going to create the new new trilogy.
We were talking about that with Rian Johnson and what he might do. If you guys watched the last week's Rule of Two. All right. Other things that I want to see. Well, this is stupid. This is one of my stupid ones. All right. Will we get our first interracial couple between Rey and Finn? Or will we get our first gay couple between Finn and Poe? Because a lot of people were shipping them. They have two.
Like they just met once, and then the next time they see this, hey,
you're wearing my jacket. You look good in my jacket.
Good.
Yeah,
keep it. Hey, my number's in there.
Wear it later. So that's what I'm wondering. It's like, is that what we're gonna get? Is like, are they gonna put Rey and Finn together, or are they gonna put Poe and Finn together?
Here's the deal. here's what's going to end up happening.
Yeah.
Rey and Kylo are going to be somehow related. Somehow, some way, right? That's a given.
Because he cheated, it was like, oh, I had this one night with this black guy. Ooh.
Hold on. Finn is gonna find someone else,
which they kind of hinted that it might be one of the new characters they introduced in the movie. That might be his love interest. But you know what? Damn it, they built up him and Rey. So.
Well, everybody, do you want that? And then it's like, no, we're not going to give you that because we don't.
We wanted Han and Leia from the beginning, but you know they didn't shy away from that. They just gave us what we wanted.
What they gave you was a brother and sister kissing.
It wasn't written that they were related at the time. People give them so much grief about that, but it wasn't written at the time that they were.
You're right. It wasn't written, so why write it in later? Oh yeah. We're just going to omit that the brother and sister kissed, and that he had.
They didn't know. They didn't know.
It was before or after the sex. We don't know. It doesn't make it any different. Okay, cochinos.
They kissed twice, by the way.
All right, so Finn's gonna find someone else, and Poe, he's just a dude. Like he's just a gunslinger. He's just there. He's there for the ladies.
Is he a?
He's there for the ladies.
Is he a roguish type character?
A roguish
scruffy looking nerf.
He's a rogue gent. He's a rogue gent.
That means that they're gonna once again skip over the black guy, and she's gonna go right for the roguish, nerf-hurting, scruffy-looking guy, and Poe. So that's what's gonna happen. That's fine. It's gonna break my heart. That's all right. It's cool. I'm not upset.
Hey, what's his name from the original?
Who?
The black guy. Lando Carlos. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
he was late either. He didn't get laid either.
And he tried too, and he was macking on her. He was macking on her.
I felt the panties drop in from when I was sitting. I was like, oh,
his dropped.
So I want to see us be more than just a side character. You know, and give us a little bit more story stuff. Come on, Star Wars, do that. Give that to me in Episode 8. Come on. All right. And the last thing, and I know you said we weren't going to do the obvious stuff like the Snoke stuff, but God damn it, give me who Rey's parents are. I'm tired of this already. I want to know who this is. I already got a theory out there if you haven't seen it, which I'm sure you have. I already have a theory out there. Let's get this done and over with so we can move on to Episode 9 and be like, okay, cool. Let's enjoy the rest of the story as opposed to spending 2 more years wrapped up in who the damn parents are.
Look. I am a Star Wars fan. You can ask this guy. I am a true fan. I know too much about Star Wars. I don't look forward to these. I want to watch it, and I'm gonna see this, and I'm gonna spend my money on tickets. I'm gonna spend my money on popcorn. I'm gonna spend my money on drinks because I can no longer get a discount.
Manny.
I'm gonna spend all my money on that. But the truth is, I know it's gonna be a disaster.
It's like you're not gonna like the review.
No, I already know. That's why I joked around saying lowered expectations. What
if they go and they make her a David Pumpkins, and it's like she's her own thing. That's a Saturday Night Live reference.
Not a very good one, folks.
It was a great one. But what if she's her own thing? And it was like, so my problem with that is that if they make her own thing, then the whole prophecy was a lie.
How is it a lie?
Because Luke isn't the promised Jedi. I mean, he wasn't the one that brought balance to the Force. By the way, he wasn't. It was Anakin.
It was Anakin, yeah.
So if that's done, she's not. The Force is now unbalanced again. And it's like, is there a new prophecy?
We don't know yet.
We don't know.
We don't know.
But then they also could make her my number 1 Jedi, Obi-Wan's daughter.
So I was preparing for
Which
the
I don't
release.
know how he knocked up anybody when he gave himself up, and he was already an old man by then. It was like, Jedis can father children late in life.
You don't know the Force.
The Force can father children. Or they may do the midichlorians thing again. The midichlorians thing, which is everybody hates.
Oh my God. I don't know which I hate more. Midichlorian, the theory on midichlorians and they explain the Force on that one, or Jar Jar Binks. Or the armor.
I love the armor thing. There's like, now that you said that, I love the armor thing now.
Watch the movies. The armor does nothing.
It doesn't. So that's what we were expecting to get out of Episode 8. Tell us what you guys are expecting out of Episode 8. Put it down in the comments below. Doesn't matter how outlandish it is. If it's funny, trust me, I'm going to read it and I'm going to laugh with you. So please put it in the comments below.
Yes, please do.
All right. So That's all I got. Art, because you are a Star Wars vet here, take us home.
All right, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us, leave a comment. We really do want to hear what you have to say.
Exactly.
And if you agree with me, lowered expectations.
Lowered expectation.
That's the thing. That's my thing going into this movie. If you can't tell.
Oh, you gotta be tired of that clip. You're gonna be tired of that clip. All right, so for Manny at home and asking wherever she's at, because she's not even a Star Wars fan anyway, she would have been on the show. I'm Sirens.
I'm Art.
May the Force be with you.
And also with you.
So guys, if you're still here with us, you guys are probably tired of seeing me at the end of these videos talking about Patreon and how I ask you to give us some money. You know what? You're right. You are tired of it. But that doesn't stop me. Give us some money here. Patreon.com/good. Help us out. It actually would help the show. It's not just going in my pocket. I mean, a little bit of it is. But it's going to help the show. It's going to help us make better videos. It's going to help us edit better.
Perhaps upgrade a camera.
Upgraded cameras. We're trying to get the 4K, guys. We're trying to get into this technology right now. And every little bit that you guys give will definitely help with that.